We must defend the truth at all costs, even if we return to being only 12. Saint John Paul II.
The world is changing, and so is Christianity. While many look to Europe and see empty churches and a culture increasingly distant from faith, a silent movement is unfolding in the Americas that might surprise even the most skeptical. If you think Christianity is in decline, perhaps you're looking in the wrong place. The Americas, with their spiritual fervor and deep Catholic roots, are becoming the new global center of faith. From here emerges a new spiritual energy, a revival that could change the course of the Catholic Church worldwide. Have you noticed the role this continent is playing in the future of Christianity? Let's explore this together and discover how this transformation impacts not only faith, but also our daily lives. Chapter 1. Shifting the global Christian landscape. The global Christian landscape has undergone a remarkable transformation. In Europe, where Christianity dominated for centuries, secularism has advanced, emptying churches and diminishing religious fervor. In contrast, the Americas, both North and South, continue to experience significant growth in Christian faith, particularly Catholicism. This shift in the Christian epicenter reflects how the Church in the Americas has become a vital force for the future of global Christianity. While faith cools in formerly central countries, it is being reborn with vigor in American countries, showing that Christianity still has much to offer. If we analyze the statistics, we see that more than half of the world's Catholics reside in the Americas. Latin America, with its vibrant faith and deep-rooted traditions, stands out as the new Christian heart of the world. The emergence of new Catholic communities and movements in the region reinforces this trend. These movements, with strong popular appeal, have played a crucial role in evangelization, sparking a spiritual revival that inspires the world. In times of crisis and uncertainty, the growth of faith in the Americas points to the strengthening of Catholicism as a pillar of hope. This phenomenon is no coincidence. The search for spiritual answers and authentic faith leads millions in the Americas to rediscover their Christian roots. In places like Brazil, Mexico, and the United States, expressions of Catholic faith manifest strikingly, whether in pilgrimages, religious events, or the popularization of Marian devotions. This continuous movement of renewal makes the Americas the new global religious center, suggesting that the future of Christianity may be more rooted in this part of the world than ever before. Chapter 2. The role of the Americas in evangelization. The expansion of Catholic missions in the Americas has played a central role in global evangelization. Historically, the Americas were the target of missions, but today the flow has reversed. American and Latin American missionaries are spreading the gospel to other parts of the world. Charismatic movements and spiritual renewal communities born in the Americas have spread the faith with renewed strength, reaching people in diverse cultures and contexts. This impact is proof of how spiritual fervor in the Americas can generate a more vibrant and dynamic global Christianity, bringing spiritual renewal to areas long distant from the faith. Digital evangelization is one of the greatest innovations in the religious context of the Americas. Countries like the USA and Brazil have stood out as major producers of online Catholic content, creating platforms ranging from YouTube videos to podcasts and social media. Catholic influencers, YouTubers, and podcasters from these regions have reached millions, bringing the Christian message to places traditional missions could not reach. This evangelization model demonstrates that the Americas not only export missionaries, but also content, opening new possibilities for the growth of faith in an increasingly digital world. The importance of this new form of evangelization cannot be underestimated. From religious leaders to influential laypeople, many use these platforms to discuss faith, morality, and contemporary challenges from a Christian perspective. This not only broadens the reach of the Catholic message, but also creates a global network of connected Catholics, where knowledge and faith can be shared in real time. With the advancement of these digital strategies, Christianity in the Americas has led a new era of evangelization, showing that the future of faith can be both digital and global. Chapter 3. Catholic Apparitions and Symbols in the Americas. The devotion to Our Lady of Guadalupe is one of the strongest symbols of spiritual unity in the Americas. Her apparition in Mexico in 1531 not only consolidated Catholic faith in the region, but also marked the beginning of a deep spiritual connection. between Latin American peoples and Christianity. The Shrine of Guadalupe in Mexico City has become one of the largest pilgrimage centers in the world, attracting millions of faithful annually. This phenomenon shows how Catholic faith in the Americas remains alive and relevant, offering a meeting point between tradition and spirituality that withstands the test of time. In addition to Guadalupe, other Marian apparitions in various parts of the Americas have contributed to strengthening faith. Places like Fatima in Portugal and Aparecida in Brazil have become symbols of spiritual renewal and Marian devotion. These events, over the centuries, have reinforced the bond between people and the Church and continue to inspire millions to reconnect with Catholic faith. These spiritual movements are true revivals that transcend borders, strengthening global Christianity through the simple and genuine faith of the devotees. These symbols and apparitions are not merely historical. They shape the present and point to the future of Christianity in the Americas. Marian faith, especially, has proven to be a bridge between different cultures and generations. Devotion to Mary, as seen in Guadalupe and other apparitions, drives popular spirituality and gives a sense of belonging and hope. With this, the Americas continue to play a central role in global spiritual renewal, profoundly influencing religious trends and the growth of Catholic faith worldwide. Chapter 4, Catholic Leadership in the Americas. The election of Pope Francis in 2013 marked a significant shift in the history of the Catholic Church. As the first Latin American pope, his Argentine origin reflected the growing importance of the Americas for the future of global Christianity. Francis brought to the Vatican a pastoral vision close to the people, focused on social justice, inclusion, and dialogue. His leadership is deeply aligned with the challenges of the Americas, where issues like poverty, inequality, and marginalization continue to demand concrete responses. This more human and accessible approach brings the Church closer to the realities lived by millions of faithful on the continent. The influence of bishops and religious leaders in the Americas has also shaped the direction of Catholicism. In countries like Brazil, Mexico, and the USA, charismatic leaders have emerged as active voices in social and moral debates, promoting the defense of Christian values in a transforming society. These leaders play a crucial role in shaping consciences and mobilizing entire communities around causes that reflect Christian teachings. Their engagement highlights how the Americas have become not only a cradle of Catholic growth, but also of moral and spiritual leadership. This leadership goes beyond well-known figures and permeates local and regional movements that have a direct influence on the grassroots of the Church. Base communities, charismatic renewal movements, and social initiatives led by laypeople are examples of how Catholic faith in the Americas is driven by an active spirituality rooted in everyday life. The dynamism of this leadership, both clerical and lay, continues to drive a new kind of evangelization where social commitment and spirituality come together to respond to contemporary challenges. Chapter 5, Challenges and Opportunities. In the Americas, Christian faith faces unique challenges both in the North and the South. In the USA, secularism is advancing rapidly, while in Latin America, issues like social inequality and violence continue to test the relevance of Catholic faith. Moreover, ideologies opposed to Christian values have gained ground, bringing with them an intense cultural battle. However, these obstacles also reveal opportunities, as in times of crisis, many seek spiritual answers. In this context, the Catholic Church in the Americas becomes a beacon, offering guidance and hope amidst social storms. These crises are also open doors for the growth of Christianity in the Americas. In times of uncertainty, communities seek in Catholic faith solutions for social, economic, and moral dilemmas. The potential of the Americas to revive global Christianity lies precisely in their ability to adapt to local realities without losing sight of the universal principles of faith. The role of the Church in embracing the pains and joys of the American peoples demonstrates how vibrant and authentic spirituality can be the key to a spiritual renaissance that impacts the entire world. This vibrant future for Christianity in the Americas is based on a combination of tradition and innovation. The ability to maintain spiritual roots while embracing new forms of evangelization and leadership shows how Catholic faith is strengthened in the face of adversity. This movement, centered in the Americas, carries the potential to become the new global Christian heart. As challenges intensify, the opportunity to witness a revival of faith becomes even more evident, paving the way for a new era of Catholic growth and influence. What did you think of all this? Do you see how the future of Christianity is being shaped by the Americas? How have you positioned yourself in the face of this spiritual movement? It may seem that these changes are far from our reality, but they begin precisely in the way we live our faith. How about looking at your daily life and asking yourself, how can I be part of this transformation? Maybe it's time to connect more deeply with the Church, seek to strengthen your spirituality, and be inspired by these trends that are changing the world. If you want to continue learning and growing in faith, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This way you'll stay updated and won't miss the next content we've prepared especially for you.